Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jean and I'm so happy to have you guys for today's video. So for today, we're going to do a pick a card reading about a message from your future self. Okay, so this is actually a part 2 of the video that I've posted a few days earlier, message from your inner child. Now, you don't need to watch the first video in order to watch this video. If you just want to know the message from your future self, that's okay. All right, so going back, I've prepared 3 piles for you guys to choose from. So we have here pile number 1 with the strawberry quartz crystal, and then we have pile number 2 with the opal crystal, and then we also have pile number 3 with the garnet crystal. So you can choose based on the energy of the crystal. You can also pick based on the energy of the cards, or if you keep on seeing a certain number, let's say number 1, or you keep on seeing number 2 or number 3, that might also be the message or the pile for you. Now, if you feel that you need more time to pick a pile or a card, you can pause the video. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and I'll see you on your selected pile. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the strawberry quartz crystal, this one is for you. So we're going to use the tarot cards first in order to explore the channeled message from your future self. So over here we have the Page of Swords, we have the Death card, and then we have the King of Wands. So initially or instantly, with the Page of Swords appearing in your reading, I am seeing that the first message from your future self is 1, to let go of the past and also be open to new learnings, new opportunities. So I'm seeing here that it's actually very symbolic that the interpretation of the Page of Swords in this deck is that of a woman, okay, holding up her heels. Okay, she's wearing heels, and then her sword is actually upright. So what I'm seeing here in terms of, in relation to your reading, is that she's defending herself. Now, this is not to say to, deny that the past actually happened and what. So when we say let go of the past, the message from your future self is actually more on acknowledging it, okay, and more on forgiving yourself from the past, okay. And there's also this message coming in that you also need to be to open your mind, okay. Try to see the perspective or the other side of the coin. So there's actually quite a lot of messages coming in, and another message that's going through is that your future self also wants to let you know to continue the fight, okay. So this right now, you guys may be going through something difficult, something challenging, something disappointing, but the first thing that your future self also wants you to know is that you have to continue fighting, okay. And it's also symbolic that there's a heels, the heels or one foot is forward and then the other one is back. So there's this message coming through that you just go fight for whatever it is that you believe in, that your goals, your want, but also at the same time, push yourself. Don't push yourself too hard, sorry. Like, okay, so pretty much like, striking the perfect balance between fighting and resting, okay. So there's this message to choose your battles wisely, and also at the same time take it one step at a time. So maybe the results won't come in sooner or earlier than you would expect, but your future self wants you to know that regardless, it will be coming, okay. The glory, the achievement, the victory, the happiness, the goal that you've been waiting for, working for to achieve, it's saying that it will come for you, pile number 1. And then we have here the Death card. Okay, so pretty much like a confirmation or an additional support message from Page of Swords. But in here, the Death card is also saying to be be more in control. Learn that, or rather, sorry, I'm stuttering. Your future self. Okay, there you go. Your future self wants you to know that, in the future, in the long run, once things are better, you will be the one who will actually control your emotions, and it will never be the other way around anymore. So your future self wants to let you know that pretty soon, okay, you're going to master not just your emotions as well, but also the situation. Like, your future self wants you to know that you're going to achieve this level of emotional maturity that you may not be able to understand right now, but you will definitely get there. Okay, so all of these demons, devils that you have within you, these doubts, these fears, you will eventually learn how to live with them instead of these negative emotions coming up at you, paralyzing you, controlling you. Your future self wants you to know, with the death card, that pretty soon it's going to end. It's not going to be like this. And this is also a message if you're going through a tough time, a tough situation right now. The death card wants to let you know that, this is not forever. Okay, nothing's forever. Pretty soon. Okay. And it's really cool that we have the sun that's almost rising. So it's telling you that the sun will also rise for you. Pile number one. So don't give up. Okay. It may be a long night, long and dark night, a scary night, but the night will soon be replaced by sunlight in your life. Okay, it will soon, a great day will soon be dawning in for you. And then you have the King of Wands. Okay, so another message coming in from your cards is that, well, I know that I'm reading based on the image, but I know, please don't pronounce. No, just kidding. Yeah, King of Wands is saying that, pretty soon you are going to have this much control of your life that you never thought you could have. Okay, you're going to feel so free. You're going to feel so powerful, so in charge of, your own situation. So if right now you feel like you're helpless, you feel like there's no hope, or that, if you feel like you're unable to rise up from a situation, the King of Wands is, or your future self rather, wants to let you know through the King of Wands that pretty soon you will be the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. So, there's a death to this horrible situation that you face, that you're currently facing. Okay, and pretty soon you're going to live your life with so much command, with so much passion, and with so much power. Okay, now let's see. Let's go to the oracle cards to give us more information about the message from your future self. And then we also have here deception, and we have religious factors. Okay, so in terms of your romance or love situation, I am seeing here that there's a message of warning from your future self about someone who is either in your life right now or who is about to come in your life. Now, this is not to scare you or to let you lose some hope in the next person that you're going to meet, that you're going to date, but rather with deception and religious factors coming in or appearing in your reading, I'm getting this message that well, there's quite a lot of interpretation, but one interpretation, the one that stood out, they're standing out, is that there's this possibility that you might be dating in someone, and there might come a time wherein you'll be surprised because they end up choosing either their family, their religion, their own beliefs, or basically something else over your relationship. So that's one. And also another message coming in is be careful about who you trust in terms of your dating life. Okay, so someone may be too good to be true, but religious factors in here is saying that, yeah, they may be too good to be true, but they're not actually who you think they are. Like these very, glossy things, shiny things that you see about the person, like it's possible. There's a strong possibility that it's it's a mask. Okay, they don't actually they're not what they may not be what who they seem they are, and their intention sorry, their intention may not really be as clear as you thought it will be. So this is more of a warning to be careful. Now, it's not saying that totally not date the next person or have or completely reject that person, but it's more like your future self is telling you that, okay, so this might happen. Okay, so there's possible that they're going to have moments of fun, okay, with this person, but in terms of long term committing, okay, putting things to a really intimate level, so there's just a warning to be careful about it. So it's not saying don't date that person. It's more like you can date that person, but keep your expectations about this person and a long-term commitment. Okay, so they may not be you guys may not be at the same level as this possible person that you're going to meet or is currently with. So there's that for love life. And then let's see few more final messages from your future self. We have here striving. Okay, so you can pause the video if you want to read the actual message in the card. So I'll be holding it and you can, do a screenshot or something. But, with the striving card appearing in your reading, I'm seeing that another further message from your future self is that they want to let you know that everything that you're doing right now, it's all worth it. It's all worthwhile. So things may be difficult, things may seem confusing, or you may start to lose a sense of value in fighting or in continuing in moving forward with your day-to-day tasks with your life. But your future self wants to let you know that it will all be worth it. So they want you to have faith that everything that you're going through, everything that you're learning, fighting hard, working hard for, is not all in vain. Okay, this will all eventually lead into something marvelous, something great, something powerful, something that would bring you so much happiness and fulfillment. So striving here's a message from your future self to go forward. Okay, just continue striving. It will all be worth it. It's almost as if I'm hearing your future self say that it's a promise. Okay, so they don't want you to give up. Okay, don't quit, don't give up, just continue going through with your day. Pile number 1. And then you're gonna love this next card. The final message for you guys from your future self, you have true love. Okay, oh wow. I'm just so happy for you. Pile number 1. See, I mean, you've gone through a lot. Okay, you have a Page of Swords moment, you have a Death card moment, King of Wands, and then you have this deception and religious factors thing. Then striving, which is positive message, and then your last card, you have the true love card. So it's a reward in itself. Like, these are definitely not all in vain. You're not fighting for nothing. Okay, you will eventually not just gain or not just receive a blessing of true love through a person, through a romantic relationship, but I'm seeing here with the true love card that everything will come into blossom with you in your life, in many areas of your life. Okay, true love in here, I'm seeing that yes, you're still going to meet in spite of the challenges. So inside of the challenges that you've gone through, you're still going to meet a wonderful person to be with. You're still going to experience this wonderful life that you've been dreaming of. Okay, and it is this message coming through that maybe in the end, things aren't exactly like what you wanted it to be, but in the end, the things that you will get is going to be so much better than you wanted it to be. Okay, so your future self wants to let you know that there's a great life ahead waiting for you guys. Pile number one. So don't give up. Just continue fighting. Just continue pushing through, and you will eventually get there. Alright, so that's it for us, pile number one. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thank you for hanging around, and hopefully this was able to help, and hopefully I get to see you on the next video. Bye bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the opalite crystal, this one is for you. So, for your tarot cards regarding the message from your future self, you have the Fool, Magician, King of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Wands. And I've got to say, pile number two, the message from your future self is really positive and great. So it's telling you, your future self is telling you, or wants to let you know that you are going to have or start a great chapter in your life. You're about to begin a great chapter in your life, and this is something that you have been working for, aiming for, looking for so well. So the Fool card in here, okay, well, usual interpretation, they're always on a cliff. Okay, but what I'm seeing here specifically is that your future self wants to let you know that you are going to live your dream life. Okay, so just notice the woman on the card, like she's running happily, the sun is behind her, there's so much yellow which usually represents happiness. She's holding a flower, and then there's this dog, okay, barking at her. So I'm seeing it that in the past you may have had experiences wherein people were putting you down. Okay, you may have been bullied sorry. And then you may have experiences wherein people told you that you were not good enough, or people told you that you will not achieve much. Or for some of you, I'm seeing that some people may have laughed at your dreams, or told you that they were impossible, or impractical. Hence for the representation of the dog barking. So the Fool card in here is saying that the thing that you thought was impossible or hard to achieve, you will soon get it. Okay, you will be able to reach that dream, that goal that you once thought was impossible yourself. So you're going to live the life of your dreams. And with the Magician card here, followed in your reading, it's saying that when you achieve, or when you finally start to get to live this new life, you are going to be starting from experience. Like there's so much knowledge within you that you know exactly what to do. And I'm even seeing that for some of you, you may be holding a high position if you're working in corporate. Like I'm seeing that for some of you, with this card appearing, you might be in an executive position at work, or for some of you, you may become CEOs, you may become founders, owners, or just someone who is in a very high authority position in your work, or in your career, or in business. So I'm seeing that there's really a bright future ahead for you guys with the Magician card. I'm seeing that you're going to be very skilled in what you do. You're going to have so much knowledge, and you're going to be seen as a great leader by many people. And then we have here the King of Swords. Okay, so the King of Swords in reverse. Now I'm seeing in here that there's also a message from your future self saying to be careful about an advice. Okay, that seems really legit, really, that seems really sounds, appears helpful. but it's actually, a scheme that might be, put against you. But the fact that it's in reverse is saying that, the ill intention won't push through, but you have to be careful. I'm also hearing that if in your gut feel you you have this feeling that there's someone within your circle who may appear like you're helping, but you just have this unexplainable feeling that something's wrong. So there's this message to, listen to that gut feel. Okay. So yes, be careful about something that is being disguised as an advice or as a help. Okay, because there's actually more to that than you can see, or that they want you to see. And also, there's another message coming in that, whenever you hear this negative self-talk, whether it's unconsciously, something that you do, or whether you're hearing the voices of people from your past who's putting you down. So there's also this message to not, okay, like do not listen to those words. Okay, so there's this message from the King of Swords in the first coming in, that any negative message that is within your memory that will not be helpful for you to reach your goal, you have to forget it if you can, but don't listen to it. Okay, it's basically saying that if there are people who are telling you to stop what you're doing, like don't continue what you're doing, the King of Swords in here is saying that no, if you know in your mind, heart and soul that what you're going to do is something that's going to be great and something that's not going to cause any harm to anyone, then by all means go for it. And then another message from your future self, you have the Page of Wands. Okay, so I'm seeing here with the Page of Wands that your future self wants to let you know that that's going to be also quite a shock. Like when you get to your future self, you're going to start to see and realize that there are things that you never thought you'd do or say that you actually did. Okay, so Page of Wands card in here saying that there's going to be changes, like you're going to live your dream life, right? But also you're going to be shocked because you will come to see or witness that you have done some things that you said you'd never do. Now, it's not particularly saying something illegal, but let's say for instance, if you're a normally shy person, you're going to be shocked when you start to realize that you network really well, like you're really good in sales and all. So it's also saying that there will be skills that you may have difficulty right now, that in the future you're going to surprise yourself, because you can do so much more than you give credit yourself for. Okay, so great message. And now this time let's go to a love reading, or the romance part. So for that we have past life relationship, and we also have children. Oh, okay. Pile number 2. I'm seeing two things in here. Okay, so one, it could be that you might end up with an ex-lover. Okay, and it's possible it might even have children with them, or it could just be a past life relationship. Okay, so you're going to be reconnecting with the soulmate. So either whether it's an actual ex-lover from this lifetime, or a lover from the previous life, either way the message is that you are going to end up with a soulmate. So one sign that I'm hearing, okay, one message that I'm hearing is that one thing that you would know that this is the person for you is that the moment that you see each other, so the moment you see him or her and them to you, like you're just going to feel it in your bones, like without saying anything, without any explanation, you instantly get attracted to them physically. And then even in your first conversation, you automatically felt comfortable towards one another, even though it's the first time that you're meeting each other. So it's just that, like, it's just a very, very strong, soulful, destined connection. Okay, so it's going to be strong with this one. And children. So I'm seeing that, if right now you have worries if you're going to have kids, or if you're unsure if you're going to have kids or children, the children card in here is saying that it's very, very highly likely possible. But for some of you who is really set that you don't want to raise children, it's simply saying that, well, you're going to really continue enjoying your life, like bachelor or bachelorette style, for good. Okay, so there is that. And then we are down to our last card for a message from your future self, and we have here, make it cuts. So you can also pause the screen if you would like to read the message from the card. But what I'm seeing here with make it cuts is that, in spite of your preparedness, your greatness in terms of planning and all, there's this saying to have faith. So your future self is urging you to have faith in God, in the universe, in yourself, in things unknown, that whatever it is that you're putting up, you're planning, it will all work out in the end. So it's telling you to don't stress yourself out too much, don't burn yourself out too much, because in the end, okay, you're going to get everything that you need and want. Alright, so that is it for us, pile number 2. I hope you liked this reading. I hope this was able to help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I get to see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the Garnet, this reading is for you. So we're going to start your reading with the tarot cards. And for your first card, you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You also have the Judgment, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Cups. So initially, with the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles being in reverse in here, I am seeing that a strong message from your future self. What they want to tell you is that you deserve so much better. Okay, like you deserve all the best from the fruits of your hard labor. Okay, so they're telling you, your future self wants to let you know not to settle for less, and that if you feel like your efforts are not being compensated enough, do not be afraid to leave. Okay, so they're actually giving you, your future self is giving you a warning to be careful of people who just takes and takes and takes without giving you anything in return, without at least matching the kind of effort that you give them. So this is not just something with work, okay, or with anything else, but rather this is in general. Okay, so whether it's in a relationship, whether it's a romance relationship, friendship, family, okay, or whether it's at work, wherein you put in a lot of hours, a lot of effort, commitment, you really give your best ideas, but then in return, okay, you're not receiving much. Like, let's say I'm hearing that for some of you, you may have been skipped over for a promotion, or you may not be getting the right kind of pay for the amount of work that you do. So it's saying to be careful of that. Okay, be careful of it. And I'm also hearing the word mental health, because in the long run, it's going to there's this word, like, it's going to cost you your mental health, and it's not worth it. Because primarily, I'm seeing that you are a kind-hearted person. You have so much to give. So your future self wants to protect that energy of yours, to that it's okay to give, but you have to make sure that you're giving it to the right person, to the right people, to the right place. And then Eight of Cups in reverse, it's saying that, yes, so I know that first part may have been a little bit bad, but it's saying that, still, okay, it's saying that still, in spite of the negative experiences, okay, of the possibility of someone sucking up like the life and effort and love in you, it's saying like your future self is still saying to, still continue having that spark. Your future self wants you to know that even though, like, unfortunately, there are people who would really abuse your kindness, your effort that you give, okay, it's still saying that, still continue being who you are. Like, who you are is amazing. Don't let those people or that situation change you for the worse. Okay, so it's saying that, all of the efforts that all of the effort, all of the dedication that you're going to put through, it's going to, be channeled to the right place somehow. Okay, and it's also saying to be more patient with the results. I'm hearing that, your future self wants you to know to trust the process. Okay, so there's also this message that I'm hearing, okay, especially with the judgment card, to be more gentle when it comes to making mistakes. So your future self also wants you to know that a small mistake will not discredit, will not, erase all the skills, all the talents that you have. So judgment is also saying that, from time to time, it's okay to make mistake. It's what makes us human. Okay, and wait, there's one more thing. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, there you go. And also with the judgment, it's saying that, you will get whatever is due for you. So remember that, your future self told you or warned you that you might find yourself in a situation wherein someone just, takes things from you without giving you anything in return. The judgment card is, appearing in your future self reading, is saying that, that will soon change. Okay, eventually, like, it's a karmic, there's going to be a good karmic situation happening wherein all of the good things that you did, all of the love, the kindness, the hard work, everything that you've put out, okay, judgment is saying that it will eventually come to you, it will come back to you. And because of that, you are going to have your 10 of Cups moment. Now, I'm also seeing here that there's a message to, there's also a message from your future self saying not to always prioritize your finances, your work, your career over your relationships. So it's saying to, cherish other things. And sometimes it's not even relationships. Like, let's say, for instance, like, I'm hearing concert. Okay, so let's say there's a concert in your area, in your town, and you wanna go, but there's a meeting ahead or there's something at work. So your future self wants to let you know that, there are fun things that comes once in a lifetime. Okay, and your future self wants you to prioritize those things over work, because work is just work, and unless it's a work that involves a life and death kind of situation, then the work can wait, right? So it's also telling you to enjoy the present and loosen up, enjoy life as it is, spend time with your family, spend time with your friends. And another message that I'm also getting from the 10 of Cups is that you don't have to worry about being alone. So if right now you're single, if right now something bad happened in your relationships, the 10 of Cups appearing in your reading wants to let you know, wants to assure you, okay, to give you a comforting message. Your future self wants to let you know that you're not going to be alone for the rest of your life. Okay, you will eventually find and build a family, a soul family, people whom you can really rely on. Okay, and we have here 4 of Cups. Okay, 4 of Cups, I'm hearing that you guys may be tired. Okay, and it's also saying that from time to time give yourself a break. Okay, you freeze yourself also wants to let you know that self-care is also very important as much as hard work. So your future self wants you to take care of yourself, like get enough sleep, eat the right kind of food, exercise. No, so always take care of yourself. So your future self wants to let you know that, I'm hearing, okay, not to scare you, but I'm hearing illness. Okay, so they want you to, as much as possible, try to avoid that. Okay, so take good care of yourself. And there's also this message that, from time to time, saying no is not being selfish. In fact, it's also part of self-care. Like, if you tend to overextend yourself, like, you might get burnt out. So there's a message from your future self saying not to, say yes, not like, yeah, say no from time to time, not to say yes to everything, every help. So give yourself some break. Okay, if you feel like there are things that you won't be able to handle anymore because you have no energy, you're tired, you want to rest, so be it. Okay, don't feel guilty. There you go. Don't feel guilty for resting, relaxing, and having some downtime. Okay, now let's go to the romance part of your reading or message from your future self. And we have here unrequited love. Okay, look, hold on. Again, you're going to have a 10 of Cups moment, pile number 3. Unrequited love in here, I'm seeing that, there's a reminder from your future self that you're not going to, be alone for the rest of your life, right? So there's also this message from your future self saying that if you feel like a relationship or someone is, taking advantage of you, if you can feel it in your heart, in your mind and soul, that they're not returning the love that you deserve, okay, so don't be afraid to walk away. Your future self is warning you to beware of unrequited love. Okay, so again, being selfish is not bad. If you feel like, the relationship is more of a one-way street, then it's not going to be good for you. So it's saying that, yeah, prioritize yourself as well, love yourself, and avoid situations or people that are, just going to take the life, the energy, and the happiness out of you. Okay, so we go to the last 2 parts of your reading, and then we have here truth. Okay, I'm gonna hide her for a while. Okay, so if you want to read the message, you can also pause. Okay, but truth in here is saying that, in the future, your future self wants to let you know that you're going to have so much wisdom, okay, acquired through all the years of hard work, of experiences, of adventures that you've had. And also, I'm seeing that with the truth card appearing in your reading, if you guys have been looking for closure or for some answers, whether through personal answers for personal, events or things that happen in your life, like your whys and your what ifs. It's like I'm seeing that you're going to have an answer for it. You're going to find the closure that you're looking for. And truth in here, truth appearing in your card, in your reading, I'm also seeing that in your future self wants to let you know that you're also going to, embrace all of the insecurities, the flaws that you have, and you're even going to end up loving them. So I'm seeing that in the future, there's a lot of self-love, there's a lot of, confidence, and there's less, importance being placed on being perfect, and more importance being given to, self-love, caring, and, basically just loosening up on some things. And then for your final card, we have here companionship. So again, if you want to pause the video to read the message, that's good. It's cool. Now, companionship, So I'm seeing that, for some of you who picked this pile, you may be feeling a bit lonely or, worried in general. Now, companionship is saying that, you don't have to wait for the future to meet, other people to be with you. Companionship is saying that just trust and believe that you are not alone. Okay? You are not alone in your life, in where you are, and that you would always have someone with you in this journey. Okay, so that is it for us, pile number 3. I hope you liked this video. I hope this was able to help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I get to see you on the next video. Bye bye.